I think if we paint straight down, we should be able to keep the dark gray off of the sides. At least that's the plan. And this is the dark gray. I just shook this up just a few minutes ago, and I got to thinking about how I used to mix my paint before, and I was thinking about one of the viewers had mentioned how he stirs his paint with a little stick, and then I thought, yeah, I used to stir my paint too, but I made a paint stirrer. I guess I was lazy or something, and as you can see here, it's just a finishing nail soldered on the end of the shaft of a little tiny electric motor. Got a battery holder from Radio Shack. On this end there used to be a foot switch, and this would go down on the floor, and I would be able to hold this with one hand and the jar with the other, and just use the foot switch to turn it off and on. I learned at a very early stage in using this that you do not pull it out while it's still turning. Anyway, it's kind of interesting. This goes way back to long before the Titanic and Lusitania. This goes back to when I was probably making army tanks. So we're looking at 45 years or so ago. Anyway, probably still works, but I won't be using it in these. My paint shaker, as far as I know, does a real good job. Well, I got my airbrush all cleaned up. I was going to pull the masking tape off of here, and I'm noticing that right here I should have maybe sprayed a second or third coat. You can see the deck brown up against the deck gray. I don't know, that might not show. I'm thinking that if I go over it with a little brush, I'm able to make it more obvious than it already is. It doesn't matter about right here, because that's going to be covered by the other part anyway, the other part of superstructure. But right here and right here, it may show. Or it could be that the contrast when I pull the tape away is going to be so great you're not going to notice that. Actually, at this point, that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's not too bad. You see a slight transition that shouldn't be there, but it's not too bad. Now right here and right here goes a little square piece. Looks like a sort of like a little guardhouse type of thing. You may remember seeing me having sprayed it. Anyway, you'll recognize it when it goes there. So I don't need to worry about having to try and paint in here. But this piece right here, I'm going to have to try and just carefully cover over with the gray. It's not supposed to be brown. But the rest of it's not too bad. And as I mentioned, there's going to be a piece of superstructure that's going to go over top of this, so it doesn't matter about this area here at all. Those of you who have seen a lot of my workshop videos undoubtedly will have heard me say this: life is what happens while you're making other plans. And when I got up this morning, I had planned to do a lot on the model, but life happened. Yeah, anyway, nothing serious, just didn't get to do the modeling that I'd planned on. So, all being well, we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for watching.